Today I'm going to talk about Torrance. I think it often gets overlooked because of its more popular neighbors like Hermosa Beach or Rancho, Palos Verdes. But those neighborhoods are 20, 30, 50% more expensive. Torrance, might not realize, has its own beach. It has a vibrant downtown, it has the trendy restaurants, it's kind of close to everywhere, and has one of the best malls in LA County. So today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of Torrance. So if you're thinking about moving here, you better watch this one. I'm Matt Tilley, the British bloke. I'm a local realtor. And if you're looking to make a move to Torrance or anywhere in LA County, give me a call, shoot me a text. I love relocation buyers. I moved here from England in 2008, so I know what it's like to make a huge move. So reach out, happy to be a resource. Hope to hear from you. Okay, so where is Torrance if it's the first time you're researching it? It's near the South Bay, southwest of LA County. You're kind of about 20 miles from everywhere. Like I said, Santa Monica, downtown LA, Beverly Hills. You're pretty close to LAX, population 150,000. And there is a lot of pros to living in Torrance. For example, the housing. LA is known to be expensive. And like I said, the neighbors, you can't buy in for under $1 million. Torrance, you can get into a studio for $300,000. If you're looking at a 2-bed condo, $700,000. And if you want to have the dream of owning your own single family home, you can. $800,000 gets you a 3-bed, 2-bath. However, if your budget's a little bit higher, $1 million, Torrance has you covered. So one thing I love about Torrance, no matter what your budget is, there's definitely a home for you. Another huge pro, if you ask me, about Torrance, whether you're a young professional looking to grow roots, Torrance, excellent. If you want to move here, raise a family, you've got the great schools, you've got a price point that doesn't break the budget. And if you're looking to retire, Torrance was voted one of the healthiest cities in the whole of California. You've got the beaches, you've got the golf, you've got PV just down the street if you want to ride horses or do the bike trails. You've got the weather all year round. So whether you, like I said, you're 25 years old looking to move in, 35 years old with a young family, or 70 plus looking to retire, Torrance has an abundance of things for you to do. One of the best ways to discover a city and work out if it's a great place to live, ask the residents. And that's why I like Niche.com. Look here, they interviewed 313 people, residents who live there. What do they think of Torrance? And look at this, over 270 of them gave it an excellent review or a very good review. If you ask me, ask the natives, ask the locals. If they give it 2 thumbs up, well, that's a really good sign. Also, Niche.com does a heat map of neighborhoods. As you can see here, green is great. And look at all of Torrance, it is green. That means that Niche.com, which I highly recommend, if you're looking to move to a neighborhood, check out Niche.com. It talks about the schools, it talks about the crime, has reviews from people who live there. It's a really comprehensive website that I like. And as you can see here, they love Torrance. And also another thing they do, they kind of rate every aspect of the neighborhood. And as you can see here, let's just run through this real quickly. Public schools, A. Good for families, A. Outdoor activities, A. Nightlife, A. Diversity, A. Weather, A. Health and fitness, A. Commute, B. Yes, housing and crime have a C. That is usually always the case, just because crime in any major city is usually higher than like your sleepy suburbs. And also, as you can see, housing. But housing, once again, pretty much in the whole of LA County, the whole of Orange County is usually a C or D, just because of the prices. Del Amo Mall in Torrance literally is one of the best malls in LA County. It's huge, it's 2 stories, you've got the cinemas, you've got the restaurants. So if you have teenage kids and you're trying to work out what they can do with themselves, apart from the beaches and Manhattan Beach to roller skate up the Strand, you have this mall. They can spend hours there, trust me. And if you like shopping, you're gonna love it too. Another great aspect, which I think is great whether you're a family, retired or young, is that it has its own police force. And I truly believe when a neighborhood has its own police force, they're just focusing on that city, there's less red tape, they get to incidents quicker. So the fact that Torrance has its own police force, wonderful. Also, it has its own Torrance Unified Schooling District. Another plus, if you ask me. Some people grumble about LA Unified. Torrance is known for its excellent schools, whether your kids are 4, 5, 6, or 12, 13, 14, or high school. Torrance is really well known for schools, which is why sometimes getting into certain areas like the Seaside section is very, very competitive. Torrance has a really good library, it has a courthouse, it has a great hospital, Torrance Memorial Hospital. I always think that's great when you've got a local hospital right by you. And if you're liking this video, please like and subscribe. I do videos on LA County and Orange County at least twice a week. So if you are thinking about moving here, want to know more about the neighborhoods and the suburbs, please like and subscribe. I hope to see you at my next video. And if you want more of a deep dive into Torrance, go check out my other video I did. I'm doing a walking tour through the neighborhoods, by the restaurants, old Torrance, the beach. So that way you can get more of a visual and kind of check out Torrance with me. Definitely go find that video if you're liking this one. And like I said earlier, if you want to be outside, enjoy this 300 days of sunshine, the weather. When you're by the ocean, the weather is slightly cooler. Like east side of LA is about 10 to 15 degrees hotter. So the weather is perfect, if you ask me. Just can't be beaten. And like I said, go down to Rolling Hill Estates. You've got the horse riding. You've got the trails where you can walk, you can bike, you can run. Take your dogs or your kids. You can have an amazing day there. You've got the beaches just 10 minutes down the street. The world-class beaches that people fly hours to. If they don't live in California or they want to go to Hawaii, you have them on your doorstep. You have farmers markets, you have 33 parks, there's golf. So once again, whether you're 10 years old or 80 years old, there is so much to do. You can be outside all the time, which is why it was voted one of the healthiest neighborhoods to live in the whole of the country. Another great pro for me is the diversity. If you ask me, the more diverse a neighborhood, the more culture, the more vibrance it brings in, different types of food, different types of music, different types of people. So Torrance, as you can see here, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in LA County. For me, that's a real plus. Also, the homeless issue. You go to some areas just down the street, Redondo Beach, there's pockets of it. Your neighboring neighborhoods, there is homelessness. In Torrance, yes, there's homelessness. There is everywhere. You can go up to the neighborhoods with $10 million homes. You're going to find homeless people. But is it out of control in Torrance? No. Do they seem to be having it under control and putting more of more input than other neighborhoods, say Santa Monica? I really do think they are. So yeah, if homelessness is one of your major factors in where you want to live, Torrance, if you ask me, while it is still there, has it under control. So as you can see, there are a lot of pros to living in Torrance. I'm sure I could reel off a few more if I thought about it. Close to LAX for once, if you travel a lot by plane. But are there cons of living in Torrance? Of course there are. So right now, let's jump to the cons. For some people, this might not be a con, but Torrance is a large city. There's north, south, east, west, downtown. When there's lots of pockets, you know it's a large city. So some people will like that, but some people, if your friend lives in North Torrance and you live in South Torrance, don't think that you're right next door to each other, you're neighbors. That could be easily a 25-minute, 30-minute drive in traffic. So Torrance is a large city. And because of that, the walkability is not as good as, say, in Hermosa Beach or in Manhattan Beach or other neighboring areas in Los Angeles. In Torrance, you do need a car. Downtown Torrance, obviously that's pretty good when it comes to walkability, but the rest of Torrance, it's not great. Another con of living in Torrance is the crime. Compared to its more famous neighbors, Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, Rancho, Palos Verdes, PV, crime is not as good. Is it terrible? No, but if you are looking for awesome crime statistics, some other neighborhoods might be more to your liking. Okay, to be honest, that's all the cons of Torrance, really. I don't know, that's it. There's not many. There's so many pros. So if you are thinking about moving to Torrance, give me a call, shoot me a text. Like I said, watch my other video on Torrance. It's more of a deep dive. If you are looking to make a move over to LA County or Orange County, please reach out. I did that trip from London. I know what it's like and I'd love to help you. I'm Matt Tilley, the British bloke. I'm a local realtor. I love what I do, and I hope to hear from you.